I just finished the session with a client, and she said to read Chelsea Handler's new book, and there was something in there that was Chelsea quoted from her therapist, which was that anger is the kinetic energy from sadness. And I thought this was really interesting. Like, I saw sadness being like a pebble that's dropped into the water, and the ripples of the water being anger. And then I thought to myself how so many of us are walking reactions. We're angry, and we're angry because we're sad, and we're sad, well, of course, because of a lot of things, but what makes me sad is that we don't allow ourselves to be sad. And that's, I think, is why we're so angry. It's okay to be sad. People who don't allow themselves to feel are disconnecting with themselves, right? They are saying that this is my truth, but I'm pushing it away because society, upbringing, or definitions, or whatever that is outside of self is encouraging me to disconnect with me instead of connect. And to me, that is sad. So if you are angry, and that anger is coming from sadness, whether someone hurt you or you are going through something. I'm going through something in my personal life that is making all the feels come up, and a part of that is sad. Allowing yourself to be sad, and don't ever let someone tell you that you can't be sad. I think that is selfish, and I think that is selfish on the person that said it, their part. I think it's controlling, and I think it could be a form of violence to yourself when you don't allow yourself to feel, when you don't allow yourself to be sad. If you're going through something, if you are in pain, if you are hurting, it's okay to be sad. Feelings move through us, and when we don't allow ourselves to feel, they just glow and they're amplified more, So by not allowing yourself to feel something, by not allowing yourself to be sad, there's a high chance that kinetic energy is going to be anger. And more importantly, I think it's an act of violence on yourself, So just a reminder, if anything, that whatever you're going through, feel it. Whether, on the other opposite of the spectrum, there's a lot of people who don't allow themselves to be happy, There's a lot of people that go through this world just in the middle and very kind of walking a line, don't allow themselves to be happy or sad, and they're just kind of very grayed out. I think it's also important to allow yourself to feel joy and happy and love and all of that stuff. Whatever that is honest to you, whatever that is your truth, and that is you being you, the more you allow yourself to feel these things, the more you are connecting with you, the more you are telling yourself that you exist and that you matter. The more that you don't allow yourselves to feel, right? The more that you don't allow yourself to feel, you are disconnecting. You are telling yourself you don't matter, right? Lowering your frequency, not living on a higher frequency. So you do matter, and whatever you feel, it's okay. And I know it sounds it can sound patronizing. I don't mean it that way. But if you're in my line of work and you see a lot of clients who have a lot of feelings, and you notice their judgment on their feelings because of their wiring or upbringing or society and all of that, then you may also make a video trying to encourage people to feel something so they can be somebody, I don't mean be somebody like be someone important in the world. I'm saying be somebody as in yourself on purpose. Before I go, a little housekeeping. I've been texting a lot of people, and I want to just let you guys know that if you're receiving my texts, I do take your numbers very seriously, in that I understand, I'm aware that the texting world, that space is very private, and texting can be intrusive, right? And so I sit down every morning or at night, and I think about what is going into your phone. I put a lot of thought into it. I'll never text you like spam or anything like that. And also, if you don't like my words, you could also just type in stop and it'll cancel instantly. It's also very expensive to send thousands of texts every day, and so take advantage of that. I mean, I've got to think of a solution, but it's free right now, and I want to keep doing it. So if you like my words that I'm texting, know that the intention behind those texts are coming from my heart, and if it's helping you, that's all that matters. Also, if it's helping you, maybe it'll help a friend, so you should pass the word along. Just text angry all caps to this phone number 55222. Be well.